Shifting our focus now to Uganda, where the opposition leader, Bobi Wine, says he was attacked at a campaign rally on Saturday. Fresh video from Bobi Wine's team shows chaos on the road of Gulu, where the rally took place. Speaking to the media, he said security forces and police beat people up, hitting them with sticks and gunbutts. Visuals from the scene show cars smashed and sound equipment destroyed. At least 18 people were reportedly injured. 6 of them were reportedly hospitalized, including one of Wine's closest allies, who was left bleeding from the head. Wine says among the attackers were operatives disguised in civilian clothes. They allegedly used radio calls to orchestrate the brutality. According to his campaign, street gangs armed with bottles and machetes were also deployed. Wine says his loyal supporters formed a human shield, taking blows to protect him. After the incident, the 43-year-old singer-turned-politician says this brutality won't stop him.
This was systematic targeting me as a presidential candidate. Without my people taking the hits, I'd be dead or seriously hurt. Museveni and his regime are scared of the people. But no brutality will stop us. This is how the military brutalized us in Gulu. The world must not look on as Museveni continues to get away with all these crimes against humanity. The time must come when enough is enough.
Well, Uganda's police and military haven't yet issued a statement, but this isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a pattern shaping the run-up to Uganda's 2026 presidential race, an election already under fire for reported intimidation and force. Just weeks ago, in November, police shot live bullets at Wine's rally in Uganda. 1 was killed and 3 were seriously wounded. Police blamed the stone-throwing crowds for starting the violence, but Wine says it was the security forces who fired indiscriminately. Wine says these assaults are part of a wider state-enabled campaign to suffocate his movement. He has accused President Yoweri Museveni of crimes against humanity and warned the world not to look away. And the political landscape in Uganda has drawn international concern. The United Nations says the crackdown is intensifying. At least 550 opposition supporters and activists were arrested this year alone. Many were held without charge. Some were taken in unmarked vans, known locally as drones, and kept in secret facilities called safe houses.
We urge the Ugandan authorities to fully and impartially investigate all allegations of enforced disappearance, arbitrary arrest and detention, and torture or ill treatment, to punish those accountable, and to provide full reparation to the victims.
Heading into January's presidential election, 81-year-old Museveni hopes to extend a controversial 40-year reign. He talks about lifting Uganda from dictatorship to middle-income status, though 1 in 6 Ugandans still lives in poverty. Museveni's son, who is Uganda's chief of defence forces, has also threatened to behead Wine on social media. But Wine insists he will continue and won't be swayed from contesting the January elections.
All we want is a free and fair election. No military violence, no police brutality. That is not too much to ask for. Let this election not be a military operation. Let this be a democratic election. I say to you, brothers and sisters, that we shall walk but not get tired. We shall suffer, but we shall not die. It will be painful, but we shall win in the end. We shall reach in the new Uganda. We have no doubt about that.
Bobi Wine is widely considered Museveni's main rival in Ugandan politics. With election season drawing close, the country is now seeing a familiar cycle of election campaigns marred with reported violence and intimidation. We'll keep tracking the developments for you here on Firstpost Africa.
They promised glory. They delivered fear. They shaped nations. They scarred generations. From brutal purges to propaganda machines, from stolen power to violent falls from the throne. Welcome to The Dictator, a series that strips away the myth and then exposes the men behind the tyranny. History remembers their power, Firstpost reveals their truth